Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem statement, that is Roman to integer. So here we have given some symbols, and for these symbols we have respective values. For an example, if the symbol is I, then the value will be 1. If the symbol will be V, then the value will be 5. Similarly, if the symbol is like this, it means the value will be 4. So we have to calculate how come we will get 4. If the value is like this, then we have to give the value as 6. So we have to calculate how we will get this one. Okay. So for all these things, we'll see in our whiteboard what approach we have to follow. Also, we are going to discuss one example. This is the example which we will be discussing. So let me quickly jump to the whiteboard and we will see what approach we have to follow. Okay, so here we have given a string. So let me quickly write this string. It's a M, C, M, X, C, I, and V. You have to remember two things. First thing, if the I plus 1 value is greater than I, means if I plus 1, this is greater than I, then what we have to do? We just have to do negative. Just remember this one. If the I plus 1 value is less than I, in that case we will do positive. Okay. So another thing what we have to do, like, let me quickly add the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Now, okay. So for M, the value which we have here is 1000. For C, the value which we have, that is 100. For M again it's 1000. For X it's 10. For C again it's 100. For I it's 1. And for V it's 5. Now what we have to do? If you are standing at first index, so what you will see, what is the value for M? So the value for M is 1000. Now we have to see what is the value of I plus 1. If you are at index 0, I plus 1 will be 0 plus 1, that is this index. So you have to see what is the value for C. For C, we have 100. So 100 is less than 1000. It means I plus 1 is less than I. Then in that case, we will keep this value as positive only. Okay. Now you are at index 1. In this case, again you have to see what is the value for this C symbol. So this is 100. So let me quickly write it 100 here. Another thing, we have to check the next element. What is the value for symbol M? For M it's 1000. So 1000 is greater than 100. If this is greater, then we have to consider the current element as negative. So let me quickly add it negative. Okay. In the very next step, you will be coming at index 2. So here you will see what is the value for this symbol M. It's 1000. Again you have to see, like, what is the value for I plus 1, that is symbol X. In this case it will be 10. So 10 is less than 1000. If I plus 1 is less than I, then we have to consider positive. Here you can see it should be positive. So what you have to do, you just have to add one plus sign here. Okay. Again, I value will be 3. In this case, what is this value for X symbol? It's 10. So let me write it here 10. Okay. Now you have to see what is the value for C symbol, that is 100. 100 is greater than 10. In that case, this will become negative. Okay. Now your I value is 4. You have to see what is the value for C. The value for C is 100. Again you have to see what is the value for next I plus 1 symbol. It's 1. So 1 is less than 100. In that case, this should be positive. Okay. Now the value of I will be 5. You will see what is the value for I. It's 1. Again you will see what is the value for V. It's 5. So 5 is greater than, if it is greater, then we have to just simply add minus. Again, you will come here. For last element, it will be always positive. So it will be plus 5. Now what you have to do, you just have to do summation. Okay. So this 100 and 100 will got cancelled, and rest whatever you have, that is 1000 plus 1000, that is 2000 plus 5, that will be 2005. In this 2005, you just have to remove minus 10 minus 1, that will be minus 11. So at last you will get your output, that is 1994. Okay, so let me quickly jump to the LeetCode compiler and we'll write a code for the same. So the first thing, whatever we have given, that is symbol and value. So for that, I'm just going to write one method called getValue. This will accept character and it will return integer. So I'm just going to use enhanced switch case. For that, it will take C, and what it will do, it will consider the case. So for I, the value will return, that is 1 semicolon. Similarly for case V, again it will take the value, that is 5 semicolon. Similarly we have case, that is X. For this it will return 10. Similarly we have the case, that is L, and for L it will return 50. Okay, similarly we have another case, that is C. For C, again it will return 100. Okay, apart from that we have the case, that is D. For D we have 500, and at last the case which we have, that is M. For this it will return 1000. And also, as we are dealing with the switch case, so we should have default, and default we are just going to return -1. And here the signature is like you have to use semicolon. Perfect. In the very next step, what we have to do, we just have to find the length. So for that, I'm just using int length. Int n is equal to s dot length function. I'm just declaring one variable called sum. This is for total sum. Now I'm just starting the loop from 0. It will go up to length -1, and every time it will keep on incrementing. Again, it will see whether the given value, whatever we have for the given character, caret of I, if this value is less than the get value s dot caret of I plus 1. Okay, so the next symbol value, if it is greater, then what we have to do, we just have to minus it. So it will be sum minus get value, the current whatever value we will have. So caret of I. Okay, in other way, what we have to do, simply we just have to add it. So again, same thing, get value s dot caret of I. As here we are dealing with I plus 1, right? So there is a possibility of index out of bound exception. So for that, I'm just putting one condition. If I plus 1 value is less than equal to n minus 1, then only it will execute this condition, or else it will go to the else block. And at the end, what you have to do, simple, you just have to return the sum. Okay, so let me quickly execute this code and we'll see whether it's working properly or not. Okay, so it accepted all the 3 test cases. Let me submit this solution. Perfect. So, all the 3999 test cases passed successfully. So this is the approach we have to follow in order to solve this kind of problem statement. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.